Bon dia, and welcome to Move to Portugal Daily, episode 58, May 18th, 2026. I'm Mateos Costa with the Portuguese Pride Network. In the next 10 minutes, I'll give you exactly what you need on how to win a long-term rental in Portugal. Let's run the numbers.
Picture this. You sign the lease, you get the keys, sunlight pours into your new Lisbon apartment, and the lease supports your D7 or Digital Nomad visa evidence. That outcome is within reach. Today, I give you exact euro figures, the documents landlords will insist on, and 3 negotiation moves you can use the moment you find a place.
Quick promise, when we finish, you'll know realistic monthly rents for central one-bedrooms in Lisbon, Porto, and the Algarve, the upfront cash you need, including deposits and agency fees, the contract language to insist on for visa evidence, and 3 negotiation scripts that save you money. This saves you wasted viewings, surprise costs, and delays for residency paperwork. Market snapshot first. Expect central one-bedroom averages of about 1,200 to 1,350 euros per month in Lisbon. In Porto, plan for roughly 750 to 950 euros. And in the Algarve, for central towns like Faro or Lagos, about 850 to 1,050 euros. Deposits are commonly 1 month, sometimes 2 for furnished or short-term conversions. Agency fees typically equal 1 month's rent or a small fixed fee if you use a specialist agency. So, what's the realistic upfront cash example? For a Lisbon one-bedroom at 1,300 euro, first month rent, 1,300 euro. Deposit, 1 to 2 months, 1,300 to 2,600 euro. And agency fee about 1,300 euro if used. That means total upfront between 3,900 and 5,200 euro. In Porto, on a 850 euro rent, first month 850 euro, deposit 850 to 1,700 euro, agency fee around 850 euro, total roughly 2,550 to 3,400. Algarve at 950 euro, expect 2,850 to 4,450. These are working examples, so you can plan real savings and cash flow. Next, the documents landlords ask for and why they matter for visa evidence. Landlords want a NIF shown on contract, proof of income, bank statements, and sometimes a guarantor. For a one-bedroom, a common local rule is tenants demonstrate net monthly income roughly equal to the rent. So, in Porto, landlords look for 900 euros plus net, and in Lisbon, 1,200 euros plus is typical. Provide 3 months of bank statements and a clean referencing email if you have prior rented history. If you need the lease for a D7 or Digital Nomad visa, make the contract visa ready. Insist the contract lists your full name exactly as in your passport, the property's full address, the landlord or agency name, a defined start and end date, and the monthly rent in euros. A short-term booking on Airbnb or a refundable booking can be used as interim proof while you finalize a long-term lease, but the visa office expects a written long-term contract for residence applications. Now, the 3 negotiation moves I use with clients, the exact actions and euro math. Move 1, an early payment or split deposit offer. If the landlord asks for 2 months deposit, offer 1.5 months up front, plus a bank guarantee of the remaining half month or a post-dated transfer. For example, on a 1,200 euro rent, offer 1,800 euro up front instead of 2,400 and request a 50 to 150 euro monthly discount in exchange. Landlords often accept a modest monthly reduction for faster cash. Move 2. Contract wording to secure visa evidence. Insist on a fixed-term clause that names you and the property, and that the landlord confirms they will not terminate the contract without legally required notice. Sample ask. Contract to state tenant, your full name, property address, full address, term from date to date, monthly rent, euro, amount, landlord confirmation of occupancy for visa purposes. That clarity prevents landlords from supplying vague letters that CEF or embassies reject. Common mistakes and red flags next. These cost time and money. Red flag 1. Listings that demand full wire transfer before you see the contract or verify the owner. Cost? Total loss of deposit, often 1,000 to 3,000 euros. Always verify the listing with reverse image search. Check the property on multiple portals and insist on a viewing or a live video walkthrough with the actual keys shown.
Red flag 2. Landlords who refuse a written contract or claim a verbal agreement is sufficient. That can cost you months of legal exposure and lost visa evidence. Cost estimate? Legal fees or lost visa time, easily 500 to 1,500 euros in administrative delays. Always demand a signed contract and keep copies. Red flag 3. Confusing advanced payment requests that aren't documented as deposit or rent. If the seller calls it a holding fee, get a receipt with terms and a refund window. Unclear terms often lead to disputes and cash losses of 300 to 1,000 euros. If the landlord won't document it, walk away. Action steps, a 7-point rental checklist you can use today. 1. Search on multiple portals and map prices by neighborhood. 2. Verify the owner through the contract or the property registry if in doubt. 3. Require the tenant name and your NIF on the contract. 4. Negotiate deposit schedule and ask for receipts for every payment. 5. Keep digital and physical copies of bank statements and the lease for visa. 6. If required, register occupancy details with CEF and keep evidence for your residency file. 7. If anything feels off, consult a licensed local agent or a migration lawyer before you pay. One practical listener tip to lower upfront costs. Use a fully refundable short-term booking as leverage. Book a 1-week refundable stay for about 200 to 400 euros. Then in your negotiation email to the landlord, say you're ready to sign a long-term lease and can provide the refundable booking reference as immediate proof of intent while you finalize the contract. Sample wording. I have a refundable reservation for arrival on date and can provide the booking reference. I propose a 1.5-month deposit with the remainder held on a bank guarantee until contract signing. This reduces immediate wire transfers and shows seriousness. Recap. Expect 1,200 to 1,350 euros in Lisbon, 750 to 950 in Porto, 850 to 1,050 in the Algarve for central 1-bedrooms. Budget first month cash by adding rent, deposit of 1 to 2 months, and possible agency fee. Gather NIF, bank statements, and proof of income, and use the 3 negotiation moves: early payment split, visa-ready contract language, and a rent review cap or exit clause. If you want the exact checklist, the sample negotiation email, and a printable document list, download the Portuguese Pride Network rental checklist at nomadlifesuccess.com/rental-checklist. It includes the sample contract clause text and the email templates I just quoted. That's your move today. If this helped, hit subscribe on YouTube and follow on your favorite podcast app. For more information, visit nomadlifesuccess.com. This is Mateos Costa. Saúde, and I'll see you tomorrow.